Welcome to our first THESIS video. THESIS is an ECM platform which helps businesses to streamline processes to increase efficiency and productivity. Today we'll look at how easy it is to upload a document from Outlook and start an approval process with THESIS. So let's open Outlook, where we've got a new email from a client accepting our proposal so we can issue a contract. Click on the Add File button to launch THESIS, and we can assign a task to draft the contract. THESIS is automatically pre-filled from the email, and you can see the task details and fields to be completed. So let's update the task name with drafting a sales contract. Then you have the duration field, which allows you to add a deadline to the task, and then click on Assign and you can add an executor. This is the person who will complete the task, and you can see here that we've assigned the task to G. Taylor, the sales manager. Okay, so now let's log into Taylor's THESIS application, where he has a new task assigned in the action folder assigned to me, as well as the notification window on the right hand side. Okay, so let's click more information and Taylor can see the full task details and accept the task. So we're ready to draft the contract. Click on the Create button, choose Contract, and from the drop-down menu, Taylor can select a pre-filled contract template. Then the user just needs to complete the fields to populate the contract template, so company name, contract start date, amount, contract manager, and then save these details. So then we can just click on the Print button to pull up the contract template in Word and check all the details. So the date, the company name, address, and the contract value to make sure all of these different items add up to what they should do. Then we can close the contract preview and click on the Attachment tab, where you can see that the template's been saved and is ready to submit it for approval. So after submitting for approval, this window shows all the relevant users who need to review and approve. The order number column allows you to prioritise who sent the document first or send to users concurrently by labelling them as number 1. So with the users numbered sequentially here, Lehman won't see the task until Saunders has completed their review. Once you've filled in that information, click OK and the Task Completed button, where you can also record the length of time spent on the task. Okay, so now we'll switch to Saunders' THESIS application, the first user assigned to review the contract. Saunders now has a document pending in their action folder, and if we click on the attachment icon, it will open the drafted contract. Saunders can review the contract, check the key bits of information, and choose to approve or decline. We're going to decline this one, and you can see here the user can add a reason. In this case, the service charges are incorrect. So then if we close this, we can go back to Taylor, who drafted the contract, and look at their THESIS application to see a new notification showing the contract's been updated. If we click on this for more information, we can see comments about the contract value in the activity log. The user, Taylor, then amends the amount to the new value, saves it, and clicks on the attachment to edit the contract. Save the contract as new, and then you can go back to the attachments and see the 2 different versions, so it's easy to track version control. Then resubmit for approval, and tick the box here if you want to send to the user who requested the amendments originally. Okay, so now that Saunders' amendment has been made, we can flip back to their THESIS application, and you can see that they've got an updated contract ready to review, and if you click on the attachment tabs, you can see the new version. Then if we click Edit the document to open it in Word, we can click on the THESIS tab and compare the 2 contract versions. So here THESIS compares the 2 documents, and we can see the figure has been updated correctly, so the document's ready for approval. So let's click Approve here and OK, and the document will be sent to the next reviewer. So I'm just going to open the Thesis mobile app now to show you how easy it is for the user to review documents on the go. So our next contract reviewer, Lehman, opens their app and they have a new notification, which is of course the task to review the contract from Taylor. The user has an overview of all the relevant contract information in the app. So we can see an overview of comments that have already been made, and in the journal menu a full history of actions. Then if we go to the attachment tab and open the contract, the user can then review the full contract within the app, saving them time as they can do it whilst they're on the go or travelling. Once they've done this, they just click on the ellipsis icon to leave a comment and approve. Back on the main menu, you can see that there's no new notification as the task has now been completed. Okay, so back on the web application, we can log into Anderson's profile as the final person to approve the contract, and you can see that Anderson can review the task and see a full log of previous activity. If they're happy, they click Approve and OK. Then, under the Hierarchy tab, this task can be marked as complete. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for our next video where we'll look at another feature of Thesis.